Shay Russell from mining.com.au is back from Mines with the Vines, which is being hosted by Securities Vault. Standing next to me is David Spring, the Managing Director of the soon-to-debut Eastern Gas. David, it's a pleasure to meet you. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you very much, and I appreciate the invitation to speak with you today.
Oh, I'm thrilled because we get to talk about a part of Queensland I don't get to talk about a lot, and that is the Surat Basin and the Cooper Basin, which is where your assets are. Can you give us a sort of a rundown of what these products are?
Yeah, I mean they're both gas assets, and they're in the two premier hydrocarbon basins onshore Australia. One is in the CSG, or coal seam gas space in the Surat Basin, the most prolific coal seam gas basin in, I think, the world, to be honest. But let's just say Australia, but we can put it up in the world. And the other is in the Cooper Basin, which is the one basin in Australia that has, onshore, that has world-class source rocks. So they're both in fantastic basins, great locations, and they're actually also surrounded by gas infrastructure. So really nice logistical locations as well.
Even better, and super promising for those projects. Yeah. Now these projects are being spun out of pure hydrogen, aren't they? Which is what's brought the IPO on.
Yeah, that's correct. So Pure Hydrogen have had them for a while, and they are now concentrating on the hydrogen and battery side of the business, and they wanted to actually realise the value of these assets. So they spin them out into Eastern Gas, and then our job is basically to create value through work programs in those two assets. Yep.
Now, focusing on the Surat Basin, what's some of the work that you guys have done to date before it reaches the market?
Well, previously there were 4 wells drilled back in 2008, 2012 timeframe, demonstrated that the coals within the block are the same high quality that we see throughout the Wollongong coal measures and that fairway. And then Pure drilled a well in 2020, 2021, which they then flowed gas to surface in that. So really demonstrating the quality of the coals there. And now what we want to do is take it that step further to demonstrate that we can actually get it out at a commercial flow rate.
So obviously the debut isn't too far now, but what are some of the first activities you're going to do once you're listed?
To be honest, there's only one activity that's important here, and that is to go and drill. And so we'll be using the IPO money entirely on drilling 2 horizontal wells in the northeast sector of the block. It's ATP 2051, and we've seen in recent valuations and deals that have been done in the area that the value of the project can be increased substantially by moving contingent resources to proven reserves. And so drilling will do that. And so drilling and testing, I should say, will demonstrate that we can get commercial flow rates. And that's really where the IPO money has been focused, all on the ground.
It sounds super exciting, and I will absolutely be watching. And also, too, I've noticed you've brought the flies from the sandy desert where the Surat Basin is, because they have not left us alone this entire interview.
There has been a couple around us. I don't know.
It's a good omen for what's to come. David, thank you so much for your time today, and I will be watching this debut.
Well, thank you very much, and we're very much looking forward to doing it and getting the drill bit in the ground again.